Hi, hello. This is Putri. I'm gonna make a video about looking back at 2025 because it's already in 2026. It's 11 January in 2026. I did not celebrating a new year that much, but I'm kind of late to make resolutions on myself this year or even changing my plans. Yesterday, exactly yesterday. So I was writing down in my journal that I have a thought on. I'm looking back on 2025. I am doing so much things that I want to do, and also I got disappointed a lot. So I'm gonna explain that and elaborate everything that has been happening or happened. Happy 2026. This is a new. We're closer to 2030 than 2020. To be honest with you, pandemic was sucks, and yeah. So also I want to make this video because I want to have a letter to myself. So maybe Putri in the next future, in the next 1, 2, or 3 months, or in the next 1 year, could see me, could watch it again, could be thinking that, oh, you're like that. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go back on 2025 first. On January, I'm starting the year without having a job. So I went to Bandung from Jakarta. It's 3 hours drive. So yeah, I got work stuff done in January too because I had to interview some of my uh, thesis works for my undergraduate thesis for my film documentary projects, and it hasn't been done yet since now I'm still struggling with my script. So, yeah, being in a being in an unemployed situations when you are have a lot of things to do. You have a project that has to be paid and stuff. It's kind of like confusing. So I'm looking for a job as soon as possible, and I get to an interview that months. I got a lot of interviews, and on February I got the job. So I got the last, not the last. I got the interview on my birthday. It's 19 February. Also, I'm in Bandung at that time. I'm in Bandung, and I got an interview in Bandung, and I got accepted. I got the offer, and I confirmed it was yes, and I'm gonna go with my new job as a branch manager. So it's a coding company. It's a kids private coding company. Yeah, and communicating, also coordination with a lot of parents in that job, and it's fun talking with a lot of couples of cute little kids with their little brain that they're talking English, and it's so cute. And they're very funny, and they're very fun, smart to talk with. And yeah, so I got the job, and I've been running the job for like 4 months. And then I'm unemployed again. I'm unemployed on June, July, August. But in August, in 3 August to be exact, I went to Bali with my parents because they're having a little vacations. My dad planning to go there with my mom and asked me to join them. I organized about the accommodations like um, rent some motorcycles and rent a car and rent and also get a hotel for us. So it's couple. It's been a long time since I don't really remember when was the last time I and my parents have a family vacation, and it's only with me, not with my older brothers too. And I completely recharge, as in recharge in situation that my mom and dad always fighting on the way we go here and there. So yeah, it's kind of like confusing a lot a bit, and it's a new experience to have me as an only child um, to go there without my boyfriend's there. But it may be it may be a little easier when my boyfriend's there because I don't really have to reconcile with my parents to not fighting on the way we went to somewhere, or even we choose to decide to eat something. So yeah, sum up everything. Bali was good. The beaches was good. The beaches was nice. Sunsets. I'm not really a beach person. Beach. Yes, beach person. I'm not really a beach person because I love mountains a lot. I hike a lot since in high school. So I don't really went to the beach. So I get back, and in Bali, I got an interview. So this digital agency, design agency, called me and got me an interview when I'm in Bali. So I'm in Bali having an interview, and I got the job. They offered me to work the next day, which is I went back home from Bali. And in 7th August, I have my new internship job. It's an internship because I applied as a project manager internship, and I thought it would be nice to have to learn the industry, the typical agency life, because I went into corporate a lot. Before that, I went into a corporate company, the coding company, because it's very like, in a way, the standard is so really rigid, not in a agency. So I need to observe the way how the flow works in that company. So I think that's nice to be an internship first, to know, to learn everything basically. Yeah, so that's my first time in a 5 years of experience to work in a design company, especially in a design agency. And it's the first time also I went into a creative industry. And with that situations, I went a lot of design community. I went a lot to design events such as ADGE. In 2024, I went to ADGE too. I joined as a crew there. And last year, I went to ADGE as a crew again. And I hope this year I went there as a committee. I don't really want to be a crew anymore. And yeah, that's just, it's a natural for me. It's a natural habitat. Doing a part of in a design community, in a design situation, in a design event such as ADGE is really make me feel like I'm passionate in there, because my works and my major is not really that aligned with each other, because I'm in a design. My background is in design. I'm majoring in design, visual communications, but I work in a marketing, in a documenting stuff. So it's not really aligned with that. It's too administrative to me to be able to work in a corporate job rather than in a creative industry. So creative industry is a lot of flexibility here and there, and I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of good a bit that it is a natural for me. But then I feel not in a safest mode, like in a safest money, as in work, as in salary, as in payments. It's too juggling. It's too juggling. You're not having the exact amount of money when you work in a situation that has a flexibility like that. As a freelance, like the way freelance got the job. So they get paid when there's a gig. It's the same as just me working in a company that has only based on projects. So it's not living on a products, but it's living on a project. So I work project by projects, and when in products, from my 5 year experience, it's totally different things. So yeah, that's all for work. And I got a lot of stuff doing, not a lot of stuff, but I do something in 2025, such as I watch a film on a theater alone. I watched twice or 3 times. I went there. It's not really a weird thing because I've been doing that since graduated at high school, and it's beautiful. I watched Satu Kakak Tujuh Ponakan. Tujuh Keponakan ini, um, it's a rough local film that has drama about um, the brother has to be the head of the family because his mom and dad is died during an accident, and he got a lot of um, siblings and cousins, and he had to be the head of the family. So he kind of like in a struggle phase on his family. I watched that alone, and I feel that My eyes were running water. All the scenes of the film, it's very stressful. See that? That's relate too because um somehow a family matters. It's really hurting when you don't really think that your family is supporting you and stuff, and the way that people are pity you at some point, and you pity yourself. So that's sad. And yeah, that's a rough film for me. Also, I went to mall alone. I shop, try some shoes, try some clothes, and I shop my clothes for myself. And I wrote this. I drowned into a capitalism act by subscribing to Google One. That's my subscribing platform first. I'm not really subscribed into any other Netflix or like streaming or like subscribing into some stuff. Netflix in my home is subscribed by my dad, so I don't really pay because everyone in the house using that to get on the TV. And it's it's not taking a lot of money to be honest with you. But Google One is kind of draining a lot for me because I don't want to keep to pay something regularly rather than my bills on my phone, my data, or like to pay my skincare. That's technically a subscribe because I have to pay each a month and to buy some stuff, of course. But Google One is a service. I don't really like subscribing into services. And also, I wrote this on my journal. I failed to live alone by myself again. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like not a thing right now because I used to want to make myself to live by myself alone when I got the job, when I worked somewhere, not in this house, not in this town, not in this environment, or like not in this neighborhood. So I thought I work South Jakarta, so then I can go there and live there and living alone by myself and rent some places or like living somewhere in that neighborhood around my office. But then my office work, daily operational, is more of a more of a work from home situation. So I don't really have to pay or rent some places there because I can work at my mom's house, my parents' house. So yeah, I failed again. Mm, the good thing is I home alone a lot now because my mom and dad is like back and forth going to my older brother's place. So yeah, it's a good thing. And oh, I highlighted this. I got my birthday cake a blueberry pie, a slice of blueberry pie with my boyfriend. And I'm celebrating my birthday in Bandung. So it's a good thing. I love Bandung. It's always been my second home. And I'm a cliche girl. I only post my Insta feed when it's only on my birthday. So yeah. Um, I had 4 or 5 days with my LDS boyfriend. Yeah. Long distance relationship boyfriend. I reunited with my ex coworker. I reunited with my long last best friend Bunga since middle school, which was like 10 years ago. And I made cookies. Yes, I made cookies. Cookies is so sweet, and I am afraid of a diabetes because of that. Because cookies is tasty and cute. And also, I wrote this. I ghosted a lot of friends. Yeah, I ghosted a lot of friends because yeah, I don't know. That's a good word. Um, that's not a good attitude. I ghosted a lot of my friends because I feel like I'm ashamed of myself because I'm unemployed and I haven't graduated on university because my friends on my age on my classes are like graduating this year and I'm not. I kind of late about um three 3 to 6 months, one semester. So, but not just me that haven't graduated yet. There's a lot of couple of my friends, but yeah, that stuff. What again? yeah, I'm being an acceptant person in terms of family matters, which is, yeah, it's kind of healing a bit for me. And I throw out and cutting people's off eventually when they no longer important or hurt me in a way I don't want. That's boundaries, baby. I don't want to be in a toxic situation. I don't want to be in a toxic environment. I don't want to be with a toxic friendship. So maybe that's why I ghosted a lot of friends. And also, I write, I'm being rejected, disappointed, and sometimes I feel like a failure and useless. When I realize that I'm just living. I experience this life and emotions. Feeling matters sometimes. And being a sentimental, melancholic hoe as I am, um, yeah, I throw out and cutting people's off. I just read that. And I got my sleeping problems even worse this year. That makes me worry so much about my body, which is right. I've been I've been sleeping at 4 a.m. in the morning or like 3 a.m. in the morning or like not even sleep at all and just 5 or 8 a.m. in the morning I just had to sleep. Um, I don't really eat healthy foods enough because I get stressed eating. My projects, my thesis, drains me a lot, so I got stressed eating from that, I guess. And also, I realized that I'm an aunt now, and I have a niece, so he's kind of cute, a baby boy, of course, DNA. My mom's had two brothers, three brothers, while I'm having a two brother, and my older brother had a baby brother, so a baby boy. So yeah, it's a male dominated family, and it's kind of toxic and patriarchy and stuff. Yeah. Anyway, alongside that, remembering each of days in 2025, I think that I should move on to 2026 and to be ready to whatever 2026 gave me. And yeah, because time will always ticking, and I don't even realize it. I'm 24 this year, which is half quarter. Is it half quarter? I don't know. But yeah, in 25 I don't have any free tickets to fly around with Garuda Indonesia. So yeah, that's a deadline for me. I need to travel a lot before I turn 25. And I need to spend some time alone again and with my friends, obviously. A lot of stuff has been going on so far. I got appointment with my friends and to hang out at the museum. Maybe I'm gonna reach him up. And yeah, I wrote a lot of about living a life, live a life that you want, live your life, and just go with the flow. And when it feels right for you, go with it. And I feel like I'm writing this to be able to tell myself that it's important to make a decisions, but then you should know that it would the decision it would be a double sword edge to you. But if it if it's make you feel okay and then you don't feel like you regretted it and you're just doing fine with the decision, then go with it and don't be hesitant with everything that you have decided. So yeah. Be the Putri that you are, you want, and you always admire. And you are so cool in rock.